All right, welcome back. The late Pope Francis, in leading the Catholic Church through a period of scandal, fundamentally reshaped the institution with a series of structural reforms that were aimed at modernizing it and adapting it in his image. He appointed 108 cardinals who shared his more progressive vision for what the church should be. And now, those very cardinals that he appointed will embark on the millennia-old process of picking a new pontiff, the man who will choose whether to carry on Francis's legacy of reform. Joining us now to discuss, the president of the University of Notre Dame, Father Robert Dowd. Father, I'm so grateful to have you on the show, and my condolences, of course, to you and the millions of Catholics around the world who are mourning him today. I was just hoping to hear your reflections on his legacy.
Well, first of all, thank you, Kasie. Thank you for having me. It's great to be together. Certainly there's some sadness. We will all miss Pope Francis, but there's also great gratitude for his amazing life. He was a great pastor, and he's somebody who was very focused on the needs of all people, but especially those who are most vulnerable and those on the margins. And I think we'll be inspired for a long time by the amazing example of Pope Francis.
I'm interested to know your sense of where the church is likely to go from here. Certainly after the movie Conclave, I'm sure there are a lot more Americans who feel like they know a little bit about the white smoke and the process that goes into all of that. But one of the things that Pope Francis did, of course, was appoint cardinals who shared his view of the world. When the cardinals come together, what's your sense of what direction they may choose for the church? Do you think they'll follow in Francis's footsteps?
Well, Kasie, one thing that Pope Francis did do was he appointed cardinals from various parts of the world, including the global south. And so I think the College of Cardinals is more globally representative of the church. And who knows what they will do? We really believe that the Holy Spirit is at work and will be at work during the conclave, but you know, no doubt that the next pope will be somebody who will build on the legacy of Pope Francis. We trust that the next pope will be a servant leader like Pope Francis, focused on meeting people where they are and focused on mercy and on forgiveness and on justice and peace. So we're hopeful that the next pope will build on Pope Francis's legacy and also the legacy of his predecessors.
Father, this of course is a very divided time here in America, also around the world. What role do you hope the next pope might take in ministering to that division? And what do you think that can mean here in the United States?
Well, I certainly think that the Pope is to be a bridge builder. Pope Francis was a remarkable bridge builder, and he's inspired us here at Notre Dame to be about the work of building bridges across differences. And differences are nothing new to the Catholic Church. They're nothing new in our society. But certainly if differences become deep, deep divisions, that's a big problem. I think Pope Francis is inspiring all of us to do our best to be bridge builders. And certainly my hope is that the next pope will be a bridge builder who will help to bring people together across differences, help people to recognize what they have in common. So I have a great deal of hope that the next pope, like Pope Francis, will be a great bridge builder. That's what the world needs. That's what the church needs.
We all could use some more bridges in our own lives. Father Robert Dowd, very grateful to you for spending some time with us today, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kasie. Thank you very much.
All right, let's turn